Hi everyone, it's your favorite sweet girl Sammy, and during these trying times, I really felt obligated to share with you a word, a word from God that has been placed on my heart since this whole pandemic. First, I just want to let y'all know that this is called the Quarantine Corner. This is gonna be a real, regal, righteous, and ratchet corner. So I'm not a pastor. I ain't trying to be one, and I ain't trying to judge nobody. But anybody know me? No, I'm very real. I'm very transparent. I'm very private. However, but within this season, I've learned to show y'all how I've been able to stand. Because a lot of people judge me off appearance, and that's gonna get you nowhere with me. So, yeah, I just want to be able to say a word of encouragement and to challenge a lot of people to get closer to God and commune with God. And not only to get closer and commune with Him, but it's really been on my heart. Let y'all know how really tithing and offering has blessed me in so many ways, and I've always wanted to talk about it. And it's crazy that I plan to do this yesterday, and the Bible verse, the book of the Bible that actually speaks on tithe and offering was my morning read, Malachi 3, what asks, will a man rob God? And then basically in layman's terms, as how can we rob God, and did we rob God? And he says basically in the tithe and the offering is where you robbed him. Now, I'm under the belief that people feel a type of way about churches and about what they do with their money, and that shouldn't matter to you, honestly. Like, I've always been a person that I've given to people, and if they mess over me, that's between them and God. Like, I was very genuine enough to give it without asking questions. So if they did it in a malicious way, they had to deal with God. And that's how I feel about giving in the church. Like, if you really feel that way, don't give to that church. Give to another organization. But that tithe has really blessed my life in so many ways. To a point, I'll be honest, last year, I barely had a place to stay. Like, I didn't have any place to just really call home, but I did have a place to worship. And I did tithe my whole year of not having a place to stay. And I was able to sustain, and I could have had it way worse, but I really feel like and believe like that 10% rebuked the devourer and really kept me from being in any even worse conditions that I already was in. So if you are of the faith and you don't tithe, you should consider starting. And not even consider starting, but continue to do it even in these trying times. I'll be honest with you, I'm a part of the 3 million that is filing for unemployment due to this spirit. Because if y'all didn't know, the coronavirus is a spirit, okay? And this is a spiritual warfare. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. And carnal basically means they're not fleshy. Like, we are literally in a spiritual warfare. Corona, you can't see it, you can't feel it, you don't smell it. It has nothing. What is that? That's a spirit. So that should even make you feel even more obliged to get deep with God and grab a hold of your faith and not only know God but believe. Because if you don't believe in God, you can't activate everything He has for you. But yeah, like, and people think that you can, for the most part, you know, we're taught to give 10% of our gross as our tithes, which is true. But there are other things that God has given us that is not monetary that we can give back to Him. prime example. Shout out to Pastor Mike Todd. He definitely like convicted us and let us know, like, 24 hours, God gave you 24 hours in a day, so 2.4 hours of that day technically belongs to him. If you have nothing else to offer, like, why not give it to him? Learn from Bishop Jakes, that when Noah conquered the flood and was able to get out, the first thing he did was build an altar and sacrificed the animals to God, because that was all he had. So if he can do that in those times, and you can't, like, there's no excuse. Like, there's literally no excuse for not giving. Like, there's not. And we're going to talk about being real. Like, there's some of us that partake in a substance that is technically a virgin plant. And if you believe, like, really believe that you are sacrificing this virgin to God as a form of your covenant, because nobody can tell you the bond and how you obtain that bond with God. Like, nobody can tell you. And I can get Bible on that plant if y'all want me to, but I'm not. Yeah, if you really feel like you're sacrificing that plant to God as a form of communion, then hey, that could be a tithe as well. I just really want to challenge everybody to just hold on and stay motivated, and just know, like, we will overcome this. No weapon formed against us will prosper. Now, that's not to say that they have not formed. They just can't prosper. They can't come against us. And that's if you believe that. Some people don't believe it. And unfortunately, like, things happen in the world, like, and people are dying, but that should give even more. If you're still here right now, that's a miracle. That should make you even want to commune with him even more. Like, yeah. So if you see the weapons, just know that they won't form against you. They won't come against you, because we fight from victory, not for victory. Thank you, Pastor Keon. Because God already overcame the world. So I know it's a lot, and it's a lot coming from me, because I don't do anything like this. I'm very shy. But I really prayed about this, and this is nothing formal. This is just me being transparent with you guys, and to really challenge everybody to just do better. Just do better, and know this is a test for a testimony. I don't even know what else to say. I'm proud of myself for doing this. But yeah, guys, I'll try to do more videos like this, to keep us all encouraged and keep us all aware. Not only encouraged, not just feed you hope, just keep you aware of what's going on. So if I blessed you, DM me, let me know, critique me. And over the next couple of days, I'm going to devote a whole post to various leaders that have uplifted me during this time. One, of course, everybody knows, Pastor Keon Henderson, Pastor Mike Todd, Bishop T. Jakes, Pastor Sarah Jakes, shout out to her, Pastor Stephen Furtick, Pastor Jeremy Foster, Pastor Robert Madu. Those are just a few. Oh, and of course, Pastor John Gray. Those are just a few people that have blessed my life, and hopefully there's a place for you to get blessed, and for you to learn and show yourself approved, because God got us, y'all. God is dope. But it's just for y'all. Yeah, love you guys, and I will be praying for you, and y'all pray for me, because I'm walking on faith with y'all.